Okay, welcome back, family. This is Kareem, the herbalist, and I'm here to share with you the importances of salt. Now, we know about sea salt and we know about regular table salt, but most of the salts today, they claim to have iodine in it, but it doesn't. And before I go into that, my son actually does Health Tip Friday on Facebook, and he actually did a beautiful breakdown on how Himalayan salt works. And I wanted everybody else and people to have it on the YouTube, but his mother's not ready for him to actually be on YouTube. But if you want to be a friend on Facebook so you can see his Health Tip Fridays and how he gives information about how to take care of your body, he likes to share information on how you actually take care of your body correctly. You can, I'll probably put a link down there, and ask to be a friend, and I'll add you. It's Kareem Herbalist. So it's that's how you can search for me. And Kareem is spelled K-A-R-E-E-M. Herbalist. Now, moving forward, you have to understand that the table salt that you're taking is horrible. Like I said before, most of the actual food that you intake out there in the United States is not for us. Okay? And when I say that is it's a lot of it's not for Americans, period. But you're going to be leading. If you're African American, you know, so-called African American, you're going to be leading in the actual first place when it comes to high blood pressure. And that table salt is dangerous to your body. So if you buying that table salt that say iodine on it, believe me, it don't have no iodine in it. It's like, I mean, so small that it just made past the FDA approval to make sure they write iodine on it. They put it in big bold letters, iodine salt. So stop it. It's not. I'll do a video on iodine showing you the importance of iodine because you're lacking iodine. It's a powerful nutrient you're supposed to have in your body, and it's not in no food. Okay, mostly no food. So, anyways, back to actually sea salt. Sea salt and Himalayan salt is some powerful salt, and the one I like to actually deal with is Himalayan salt because Himalayan salt has 84 minerals inside. Okay, so Mother Nature knew what you needed when you came here. Okay, so it already has everything you need, and thanks to some corporations that actually know how to go out there and get the minerals that we need or herbs that we need and make it available for you to purchase and do what you need to do at home. I commend them for that. You know, so but you need someone like myself and those ones on YouTube, those real educated teachers that's going to get out there and show you the power of knowing what to do once you bring it home. Okay, knowing what to do with it. Now, 84 minerals, I'm not going to list them all. Go ahead and do some research and check out for yourself what actually the minerals that actual, you can Google it. It'll tell you exactly every mineral that actual Himalayan salt has in it. And it's powerful. I'll name a few: calcium, iron, zinc. You know, that's to name a few right there. That's 3 out of 84. So you still got 81 to go to look up. They're all up in there, and they're real strong and powerful with those ones that I named right there. So when you are dealing with, there's things that you can do with actual Himalayan salt. Now, I actually came to educate you and tell you about how important it is to combine this actual Himalayan salt with water. But when you put this course in your tub, if you want to take yourself a cool, relaxing and cleanse your body, your organs, and get toxins out, because like I said before, the largest organ of the body is your skin. You can actually relax, put some candle lights on, read a book, whatever you decide to do, and just chill for about 15 to 20 minutes in some water in the tub, and get it kind of hot that you can actually handle it, and put a half a bag of Himalayan salt, coarse salt, into the water and just relax and chill. It's going to pull all those toxins out your body. It's going to get your body back where it needs to be, the skin. It's going, all the psoriasis, eczema, anything that you're dealing with, ailments on the skin, it's going to correct that. Your body's going to start absorbing some of these minerals, and it's going to go right into your body. I mean, you can do some powerful things when you're relaxing inside some actual tub. Epsom salt does the same thing, but it's powerful with Himalayan salt too. It will pull that crap out. Some people use Himalayan salt as a detox because that's powerful too. I mean, you know, you're going to be using the bathroom a lot heavily, but I wouldn't use it. You know, it's too the diuretic is heavy, man. It just really pushes the stuff out quickly, but it pulls all the garbage out your body. But anyways, let me stay on topic. Now, the water that we actually are using today, that we are mostly using today, is the purified water that you guys try to use, the actual bottled water. And if you're gonna use bottled water, I suggest you use Mountain Springs or actual Crystal Geyser. That is at least neutral water. You know, that's as close as you're gonna get to some clean water in a bottle, to me, from the stores. So anybody can listen more, let me know. But I test my water. So if you're not testing your water with the pH level to know what the pH level of the water is, or parts per meter, a meter that shows you what the parts per meter and how dirty it is in the water, you don't know what you're drinking. So a lot of people have like filters in the actual refrigerator, and they think that's clean. Test it so you'll know exactly what chemicals is in the little bottle that you put in the filter in your refrigerator, and if it's really clean. And the reverse osmosis is clean, but you have to change them filters to make sure it stay clean. So getting back to the subject matter, when you're dealing with clean water, like reverse osmosis and distilled water, if you notice when they're making things, or people are washing their hand like soap, and they're putting lotion together, or they're making, like when I make my tinctures and whatnot, if you do the water base, or if you do anything that you're actually going to consume into the body, you want to use clean water when you're using water. Every time you're making something, you want to use clean water, and most people use distilled water because it's clean, ain't nothing in it. You know what I'm saying? And reverse osmosis is clean as well. But keep in mind, with purified and clean water and reverse osmosis water, it's just clean. It's still dead, ain't no minerals in it, which I go back to the Himalayan salt. So if it's got 84 minerals already in it that your body needs, and it dissolves quickly, how can I get these 84 minerals into my body that ain't too difficult to taste? Because I'm going to show you how to make one that people like to put on YouTube and whatnot, and they actually put like a half a teaspoon or a teaspoon in their water, and then they drink in the bottled water, and they drink that every morning. But it's kind of a tart taste to it. It's kind of hard to drink when I'm putting in the bottled water, because you can taste that salt water. It tastes just like salt water, and most people can't drink the whole bottle. Bam! So anyway, let me make that one first so you can actually know. Okay? Now when you actually do this with your water becomes alive. So you want to take something like, now you ain't even got to do a half. You want to take like one third of it. You know, not even close to half. You know, about right there. You see? You see? You see what I got right there? So you can get up on it. That's not half. That's all you need. You take your clean distilled water and you fill it up. And you want to use a plastic bottle. You can get these things at Walmart, Target, wherever you go, you can find these bad boys. And you know what I mean? And the reason why you're using a plastic bottle is because a plastic bottle, a plastic top. The reason why you use a plastic top is if you use a metal top, it will actually start eating away. The minerals are so strong, it just start eating away at that and corroding the top, and then some of that is seeping into your water or your actual mix, Himalayan mix, and it's a waste of time. It's done. You might as well throw that out. You don't want that mason jar metal fragments inside your water. It's a wrap. Don't drink that at all. So don't use, it's very important that you use a plastic top. They sell these too. So what you're going to do is you let that sit overnight. Give it a good solid 18 to 24 hours. And then in the morning, it's going to be real clear. And you just shake it up. And you take yourself something like a 1/4 of a teaspoon. You take something like 1/4 of a teaspoon, and you put it. I would do half of a 1/4 of a teaspoon. So that would be what? 1/8 of a teaspoon, and you put it in a water bottle. Boom, and you drink that. Or you put it in a 4-ounce cup of water. Like take one of your coffee cups, and you fill it up halfway with distilled water, or purified water, or reverse osmosis water, and you take half of that, basically 1/8, not even 1/8, you take like some people, when people do it like that in the morning, they'll take like a half of a teaspoon or a whole teaspoon, and just put it in their bottled water, or they'll put it in half of a coffee cup water. Fill a cup of half a cup, because it's so strong. They'll just use half of a coffee cup of water and put half of a teaspoon into the actual water and drink it. And that's what they do every morning, and they good with that. And they get their minerals, and they good. Now, if you're drinking a lot of water all day long, and some of you people carry around a gallon of water all day long, and you want to do it that way, you could take a pinch. I didn't want to show that label. I'm not advertising them or not and whatever, but you want to make sure you get, when you get your Himalayan salt, make sure you get unprocessed natural Himalayan salt. So anyways, you're going to take a gallon of distilled water, clean water, or reverse water, whichever one you're using. And you're going to take, some of y'all use purified water, go right ahead. You're going to take, see, 1/8 of a teaspoon. And you're going to, you know, I would use the quarts because you can't really measure it. I'll get the powder kind. And you're going to put half of 1/8 of a teaspoon. Not the whole eighth of a teaspoon, 1/8 of a teaspoon. Half of 1/8 of a teaspoon. Scoop it and put that half of it in a gallon of water. Now that water's live. And that way you can drink that water, pour it in a cup, drink that all day long, and you won't even taste the actual salt, the Himalayan salt. But the water's live. You got the minerals up in there, okay? That's how you get that minerals up in your body every day. Now, some people, after they make their mixture, you can do the same thing. You can take your, you can take a whole 1/8 of a teaspoon, 1/8 of the teaspoon. Now you're not doing the powder kind, so since you're not doing the powder kind, you just take a whole scoop of 1/8 of a teaspoon after you shake it up and you pour it into your gallon of water. And once you pour it into your gallon of water, you shake it up, and then you have yourself some actual Himalayas. You have yourself some, that was my son. You have yourself some Himalayas activated live water, okay? And now you're getting all the minerals that you need to get through the day. Now see, people, we are under attack right now. So you have to understand, when you are trying to go to the store and buy all the water you get, you're trying to buy all the foods that you get, it's all genetically modified. Even when you go get the seeds to go plant in your backyard, you're not going to really get away from that, okay? It's very difficult because of where we're living at and how they're actually trying to conform the people and what they want to do. Whatever their agenda is, don't get caught up in all of that, I'm dying, they're trying to kill us mindset. You just want to stay focused on the fact that you want to stay focused on the fact that your body is a major machine. Major machine. Your body needs enzymes, vitamins, minerals, and nutrients in its body. So you want to get these things in your body as effectively as possible. And like I said in mostly all my videos, if you can change your mindset and get to the point that you're not addicted to all of these, addictions that they have, sugars and cakes and meat and whatnot, and go vegetarian or vegan, boom, your body will surge to the place of like a super machine, okay? And then it's a lot of things you won't even need after that. I mean, I'm actually taking to the place that I'm starting to work out, and actually, instead of, because I don't even like working out, but I dibble and dabble once a week or twice a week. But now it's so important of activity in your body and actually knowing how to the makeup of the body, what the body needs to actually transform itself with yoga or either some kind of activity or some type of walk and jogging and everything, and exercise, push-ups, sit-ups, something you have to do with your body at least every day or every other day. Your body will do the rest, okay? That's all. That's definitely what you need to make this body go to the moon. I mean, actually to go to the state of its natural, proper place. And Mother Nature is the best place to start. Because why? Mother Nature is a gift of healthy.